Hey Sagittarius, welcome to Queen Airbender Tarot. Today we are going to do your Venus Retrograde General Love Reading. Now keep in mind these are general readings, which means they can't possibly apply to every single person watching. But if you would like a personal reading, all the information will be in the description box below. In case you're new to the channel, welcome, come on in. And in case you're returning, thank you for joining me again today. So for all of the new viewers, I'm an intuitive tarot card reader, which means I read the traditional sense of the card, but more than anything, I'm always going to give you guys some messages that I pick up intuitively. I always charge both of my decks on top of crystal organite pucks, and doing so it charges, balances, and aligns the energy for our reading, and also charge, I have incense smudge over here, and I also charge both of the decks on top of your own personalized astrological card. So again, this reading is for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus individuals, and as always, I hope everyone is doing well. Currently, there are absolutely no reversals. This is good. I like this. There's no reversals in either, and I just seen a tower card peeking out. There's no reversals in either one of these decks. Look at that tower card again. Absolutely ties in. Look at that. Right next to the Seven of Swords tower card. Yeah, I can't even get through my intro. There's absolutely no reversals in either one of these decks, so I know that if we get any reversals after I'm done shuffling, I'm going to accept them and read them as such because they're aligned with the messages that I'm meant to give you guys today. So I'm going to tell you, I really love that this is at the bottom of the deck. The Fool card, taking a leap of faith into something new, something of a positive change. This is Major Arcana. When I was meditating over you guys' energy, I heard the song Rehab by Amy Winehouse, okay? And I'm going to leave a link to the song in the description box below so you can listen to it following the reading because I know it's aligned with the messages that I picked up for you guys, especially with us seeing the Tower card. When I parted this deck, this is your main deck and this is your clarifying deck, right? When I parted this deck, both times as we seen that Tower card peeking out, there was definitely a Tower moment with somebody, and then the song that I heard was Rehab. Can't make this up. What I'm picking up literally is that a lot of you guys were dealing with an individual, because I kept picking this up over and over and over again, even before I started to reading. You guys are dealing with someone who, who was dealing with some addictions, some issues with addictions. And that's why I said this is very positive to have this at the bottom of the deck, because this person is taking a leap of faith and they're moving away from that addictive nature. Now, for a lot of you guys, I picked up very strongly alcohol, somebody who was overindulging in alcohol. It could also be other drugs, but the main one that I'm picking up is alcohol. And then I also seen like the Six of Wands, so somebody could be addicted to being in the spotlight. And specifically with the opposite sex, like somebody in same sex too, it doesn't matter. But I picked up more strongly, somebody is they thrive and they love being the center of attention for, individuals, long story short, individuals outside of their relationship. So if you and this person were in a relationship in the past, you had this Tower moment because this person was choosing other addiction to having, attention from multiple suitors, and also alcohol addiction. And I know this strongly with the alcohol thing because in this specific card, I kept seeing over and over and over again the Eight of Cups. Now, the Eight of Cups is about somebody walking away from a situation, again, which is positive, right? Moving forward into something new. But also right behind that person was Eight Cups. Overflow, somebody who is overindulgent. And I feel strongly like this person, walked away from this situation, and if they haven't already, they're walking away from this situation. And if you the song Rehab by Amy Winehouse is like literally she was saying they tried to make me go to rehab, and I said no. This person was in denial that they needed help for a great deal of you all, and that's especially the case for a person who may have had some type of alcoholic addictions, drug addictions also. I'm not picking up strongly sex addictions, but it could be the case because I did pick up that somebody like really loves attention from people outside of their relationship. So that could tie into it also. But I feel like this is a very positive start with us having a Fool card. Again, keep in mind this could be vice versa. This could be your energy. You could be healing from any of these vices also. Okay, so keep that in mind. You have the Fool card. This is the card of Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus individuals. So that could be relevant for your situation. Let's part the deck and get additional messages. Ten of Cups, absolutely. I feel like this person is healing, and they want to. I'm picking up a strong energy of reconciliation. Somebody wants reconciliation with you. Now, keep in mind, this is a Venus retrograde love reading. Venus, that's the planet of love. I feel like this is somebody from your past. Retrograde things come back. They come back in a circle, and they revisit our lives, and it's a new start, starting all over again with a situation for some. For some, because we did see that Fool card, for some it will be a new start with this individual if you see changes, and for some it's like, I don't know if I want to do that, okay? So let's part the deck and get additional messages. Strength card. Yeah, and it took strength, because look at this. And I'm hearing the song again. They tried to make me go to rehab, and I said, no, no, no. Look at that. She has this lion on a chain. She had to drag this individual. She has to pull this individual forward. Look at this lion's face. They do not look happy, and they do not look like they're going willingly. They had to be coerced into doing this, and it's like their future was being threatened. Like, if you don't change your ways, then there's not going to be any forward movement. Keep in mind, I also said I seen some drinking, heavy drinking, and even though this is a happy card, you see how you have these cups, and they're over the home life. And I'm telling you, for some of you guys, this individual chose this addiction over the home life, over a happy home life with you, or you did this to this individual. I seen multiple cards of cups, like cups all over again. Again, it could, for some of you guys, it could be something different, but what I picked up the strongest was alcohol. Alcohol, definitely alcohol. And, you know, this person really needed strength to move forward. Look at that again. Six of Pentacles in reverse. Things were not balanced in the home life. And I'm telling you, I'm picking up for a lot of you guys with some addictions. And again, even if it wasn't alcohol specifically, these cups could also mean like they just needed to have attention from other sources. You know, that's what I'm picking up strongly. Yeah. And somebody was very unhappy with it. Just keep in mind, we kept seeing that Tower card. We seen that in both. Look at that. A lot of you guys, Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus individuals, because keep in mind, you are the fire signs, you are wands. This situation for you was the 9 of wands. You were tired of dealing with this individual's BS. Also, this could be you if you had some type of addictions. You got tired of your own BS because you knew what it was doing to your household, to your family. But, you know, the main energy that I'm really picking up, like I said, you have to switch it vice versa. You know how this situation would apply to you. I feel strongly like you guys were like, you know what, I give up. I can't keep dealing with something, you know, whoever this is, who was constantly putting everything before your relationship, the family life. Somebody was choosing something. Again, you're getting the same cards. That's how I know this will be the last shuffle, because the messages are clear as day. You're getting the same cards. This was difficult going through this situation with this individual. Again, I'm going to say, because you keep having this wand card come up, and this is, you know, you guys' energy. I feel strong like some of you guys may have had some addictions, but I feel like you're healing from it. And congratulations to you on that. Absolutely. Moving forward, you're healing from it. Now you had a strength card up, right? Again, Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus placements. You can have those placements, so your love interest can have those placements. I noticed that Sagittarius and Leos, they tend to, you know, they tend to link up a lot, especially in relationships. So that could be very relevant for you guys also. So we're going to get two cards. One's going to be a general energy, and the second is going to be a possible outcome. And we'll get clarifiers for both for our Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus individuals. What almost flipped out, but it didn't, so I won't take it, was the Ace of Pentacles. Brand new start. Fresh, a clean slate. A clean slate. What do we got? So the way this flipped up, I'm not sure, but I feel like this did, as you guys just seeing right now, it's in reverse. And this is you guys' energy, wands energy, the Ace of Wands in reverse. And I'm holding up right so you can see the imagery. I'm going to tell you again, upright, this is a brand new start, something fresh, something that's something amazing that's coming in passionately, quickly. Fire sign, you know, fire energy is always something fast, something quick that may have been unexpected. It's coming up in reverse. And I'm going to tell you, I always see with this card, I feel like somebody has dropped the ball, because you see how the hand is dropping. I know that this is a planet, but it looks like a ball, like somebody just released something and just dropped the ball. Again, if you are the fire sign who had the addiction, you literally dropped the ball, and that's what caused that tower energy that we kept seeing in the pre-shuffle. And then also, you may feel like somebody else dropped the ball, and if they're coming in for offer, because this is an offer coming in, a major offer coming in, if they come in trying to offer a new start, a reconciliation, you're releasing that, and you're like, no, I'm releasing you. I'm not moving forward with it. Because it was definitely some type of addiction. I can tell you that right now. I picked that up very strongly. There was some very strong addictive energy. And what did I say? The song that I heard is, you know, in the song she said no, no, no. She's telling this person no. I always tell everyone with sword cards, if the sword is up, it's yes. If the sword is down, it's no. And then also the King of Swords, this person is stubborn. But upright, he's fair, he's clear and decisive in his decision. This came up in reverse at the bottom of the deck. This person is still being stubborn, I feel. Some of you guys could be dealing with a Leo. I said Leo again. So a Leo for a reason. I'm saying Leo for a reason. Some of you guys are dealing with Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus placement. But more than anything, you got air sign here. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. You could have that placement also. And before I even started reading, I literally heard the words ooh, yeah. I literally heard the words king or queen of denial. That's going to be the title of this video. And then you just have the king of swords in reverse. That's a king who's in denial. This is a king who's argumentative. In reverse, he's in denial. Because keep in mind, as you just seen in the card, the sword was down, which means he's not being combative. He's not being argumentative. He's listening to people's input and what people have to say. It came in reverse. So this person is literally just like the Amy Winehouse song. This person is in denial. Look at that. The Hierophant in reverse, the Hierophant upright, and this is major arcana, is wise counsel. Somebody who's listening to what it is that is being said so that they can learn from it. This is also the spouse, male or female, doesn't matter the gender of the card. You would know how this applies to your situation. This is somebody who is seeking truth. In reverse, this person is king or queen of denial. They're in denial about the situation, and they don't even realize. I feel like they know, but the addiction is so strong. They don't even know what they've done to this relationship. Again, at the bottom of the deck, you guys keep pulling this card over and over again. For some of you guys, you are on your last knee in this relationship. You can't do it anymore with this person. You are literally on your last knee with this individual. But I'm going to tell you, I do also, and yeah, and that makes sense why this is in reverse. I do also pick up strongly that this, look, Six of Cups in reverse, somebody you felt like was a soulmate, a life partner. Upright, this is reunion. They're coming together. They're working together. In reverse, this is separation. So you and this person are definitely in separation right now. Again, because there's a strong energy, right, of alcoholism. I'm picking up the strongest. But again, it could be the other things also. Addicted to attention. Addicted to, hell, it could be addiction to emotional breakdowns. And, you know, because we had a lot of cup energy. Again, Six of Pentacles, you know, imbalance. This person is imbalanced. But I'm telling you, I do feel like this person is getting ready to see something very clearly, and they're going to start healing very soon. Because keep in mind, we've seen the Fool card upright, you know, at the very beginning before we started your reading. Again. And I was going to keep shuffling, but something told me to watch this. You know, something told me to show this to you guys. Again, the Tower card energy again. This time in reverse. This person does not want this Tower energy with you. I'm hearing that they want to come back home. So a lot of you all may have put someone out. Or you may have left a home because it was too chaotic, it was too much commotion. It was difficult to reside with this individual. And that's especially for individuals who were living with someone. Also, if you were not living with this individual, the place that they were living in, and I just seen that Nine of Cups, yeah, you know, over drinking, a celebration, too much celebration. If you were not living with this individual, they may have been put out of a residence that they were staying in because of their behavior also. Something about recklessness. Something, you know, again, it's like a release. Being put out of a situation. Something about recklessness. So let's get a possible outcome for our Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus individuals. Let's get a, look at this. I cannot make this up. Look what flipped up again. And it flipped up right. I cannot make this up. All the shuffling I just did. Nine of Wands again. So I'm going to tell you, for some of you guys, it could definitely be you who needs to work on some, now I'm hearing character traits, like something with your behavior, and somebody may be wanting to cut ties with you because they're just like, I can't do this anymore. And then also for a lot of you guys, the strongest message that I'm picking up is that a lot of you guys are on your last knee. You're like, I can't move forward with this individual. I can't do it. And remember I said also earlier that some of you guys are definitely dealing with another fire sign. Leo, another Sag, and the Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus placement. So some of you guys are like on your last knee with this fire sign, somebody with fire sign placements in their chart. Let's get clarifiers for both at the bottom of the deck. Again, this is Taurus, also Aries. Again, more fire sign energy. The Emperor, I'm going to tell you, the Emperor, I always say with this specific card, the Emperor and the Empress, you're never going to see the Emperor without an Empress. The Empress is not going to be far behind. You're never going to see the Empress without the Emperor. They're never going to be too far behind each other. This is somebody who, like I said, there was a long relationship with this individual. This is not someone new. This is someone that you have history with already. I'm picking up. Venus retrograde is bringing this situation back into your reality again. It's coming back for another spin, for some type of healing or possible reconciliation for some of you guys. Because the Emperor is the husband, the wife, the spouse. This is a life partner. But I'm going to tell you, look at his arm and look at his face. He looks like he is not for none. He don't care what nobody say. He's gonna rule things his way, and what I'm hearing right now in my head is that this person's ruling with an iron fist. You see how his armor is like iron, even though he doesn't have armor on his hands. Just looking at this makes me feel like this person is ruling with an iron fist, aka it's what they say goes. They're in denial of things. They don't want to hear what you have to say. Their word is, the most accurate word. Again, just like the Amy Winehouse song. And it, just as I said at the time, was 1515, angel number 1515. Some of you guys want to Google angel number 1515 and see the additional messages. I can tell you right now, fives are about changes, major changes, and then changes that are challenging, a little difficult. Nonetheless, it's changes that are going to bring you into alignment with what it is that you're supposed to be aligned with. And this person, I feel strongly like, this individual is definitely stubborn. Look at him. Does it look like you can tell this man or woman anything? Again, don't mind the gender. You would know how this applies to your situation. Does it look like you can tell this person anything? This person is already defensive. Look at him. He already has a staff in his hand. It's like anything you say to this individual, they're defensive about it. They already have a rebuttal. Absolutely. You got the Hermit card upright. Again, I'm going to say, I feel like this individual is going within. This person is getting ready to go within. Right now, they're being stubborn. But I feel like once somebody, especially if you cut this person off, because this is literally releasing this individual. If you cut this person off, it's really going to make them go within and realize they have to change their ways. Hermit card, that's someone who, again, just like the Hierophant, seeking wisdom. This is also the card of Virgo, so some of you guys could be dealing with an individual who has a Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus placement. Star card is about healing and wish fulfillment, and you see right here in this lantern, you see that light? It's shaped like a star. So this person is looking forward to healing, and healing is in their near future because they're already looking towards this healing, okay? Let's power out the deck so we can get additional messages. Yeah, Ten of Pentacles. Like I said, I feel like for a lot of you guys, you may have literally lived with this individual, but just like the Tower card, that your whole home life may have been flipped upside down because of this person's some type of vice or addiction. And if you look at this card very closely, you see how this is a house right here, and it's upside down, just like the Tower. And you see how these two individuals are talking. This person doesn't necessarily look too happy with the conversation. And if you look in the background right here, you have an individual here hiding behind this pillar. Again, I'm going to say, I feel like for some of you guys, this individual loved attention from outside sources. There could be some third-party interference. There are 3 people in that card. I just seen the Sun card. Look at that. Absolutely. And as I said, third-party interference, you got the Moon card. Things that are hidden, things that are known, things that are unseen, things that you don't have clarity about. Again, turn that Ten of Pentacles upside down. Ten of Pentacles is about happiness and fulfillment. Home life, stability. Pentacles is always about stability. You got 2 major arcanas facing us right now. You have the Chariot, forward movement. And I said this again, right? The Moon card upright is things unknown, things unseen, things that you don't have clarity about. There's clarity with the Moon card in reverse. Major arcana. This is both of these major arcanas right next to each other lets me know that there's definite and certain clarity. Some of you guys could be dealing with a water sign. The Moon card is a card of Pisces, also Cancer, and then the Chariot is also the card of Cancer. So that could be relevant for some of you guys. But I told you all, now this person is no longer in denial, because again, the Moon card is about denial, ego, upright. In reverse, they're dropping this ego, and then they're moving forward towards healing. This Chariot is upright. They're definitely moving forward towards healing. And I can sense that. I feel like your love interest could have some strong water sign placements in their chart, most definitely. Right now, they may not be moving, because now at the bottom of the deck, you have the Chariot card. In the future, I feel like it's going to take for you to release this person in order for this individual to be like, okay, enough is enough. I'm losing everything. Because I'm strongly hearing that somebody's saying, like, I'm losing. I've lost everything already. Especially if you're dealing with another fire sign or someone with fire sign placements, they're going to realize, like, I literally have lost everything. Literally. Because I already feel with this card, a lot of you guys have released this individual already. But that's not stopping them from communicating with you. This person has communicated with you, and if they haven't, I feel like it's coming, especially this weekend. And the next, and just as I said, look what popped up. 8 of Wands. And it's in reverse. And I said if they have not yet, it's coming. Because 8 of Wands in reverse is, lack of communication coming in, but it's coming. Because for it to flip up at all, look at that. Didn't I say earlier in the beginning of the reading, a lot of you guys are definitely dealing with someone who has strong fire sign placements just like yourself. I said in the beginning of the reading, I wouldn't be surprised if I seen the Six of Wands. And this is somebody who loves attention. You see how he has an audience right there. This person is on their high horse. They're being praised. So for some of you guys, this person definitely, all these cards are strong fiery energy, right? This person loves attention. Loves attention. So for some of you guys, there's addictions with alcohol, and for others, this person just has an addiction to being the center of attention, getting attention from the opposite sex, same sex, whatever the case, attention from people outside of you guys in a relationship. They have the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Wheel of Fortune upright is about new cycles, healing, change, and transformation. The end of one thing, the beginning of another thing. This is something karmic coming up in reverse, and it's clarifying Ace of Wands. So I'm going to tell you also the way I'm seeing this, especially if you're dealing with someone who has strong fire sign placements in their chart. Also, you are not accepting their offer if they're trying to come back to you. This person wants to have a new start with you, you know, move forward. It's not going to happen. Keep in mind, this is major arcana. Wheel of Fortune, keyword fortune. This is unfortunate that this is going down like this, but this individual is not being mindful of their behavior. They're not. Look at that again. We had this in the last deck. Six of Cups, this person wants to come back. You know, Six of Cups is also reconciliation. There's somebody that you feel like is a life partner and a soulmate. But, you know, they can't have that with you. Because I feel like a lot of you all are like, absolutely not. Because you got to work on yourself. Let's get a clarifier for the Nine of Wands. Absolutely. Because even as I look at that. It flipped up again. Didn't I tell you? This person is going to come back. They want to come out of that. They want to come out of this difficulty. The Eight of Swords is about being in your head, feeling trapped. So for a lot of you guys, this individual could literally feel like they were trapped. Because that's upright. It came up in reverse, which is positive. A lot of these individuals feel like they were trapped in some of their negative behaviors. And they were bound. They were binding themselves because the swords is around her, but not in front of her, all over her. She could walk out of this. Bound and all, she can still walk and move forward, but she's choosing not to. And keep in mind, as I say move forward, we literally seen the Chariot upright moving forward. So they're choosing, at one point they were choosing not to move forward, but keep in mind, this is in reverse this time. I just held it upright so you guys can see the imagery. This person is coming out of these restrictive thoughts and feeling like they are bound to addiction. This is some type of addiction. I know that, right? You gotta be bound in your mind to something for you to stay tied up and stuck in a situation that you can walk completely straight forward out of. And I said earlier with the Moon card, things unknown, things unseen, things that you don't have clarity about. She's blindfolded. She doesn't have to. This does not look completely tight around this individual. They could wiggle their way up out of that. But they were choosing not to. But keep in mind, this came up in reverse. And then you have this, the Six of Cups. And then you guys seen it pop up again, you know. So you have the Nine of Wands clarified by the Six of Cups. Again, I'm going to tell you, this person is going to come back. This person is going to want to communicate with you. They're going to let you know that they want reconciliation. They most definitely are. But for some of you guys, you were like, I'm tired. Because that's what I'm hearing as I look at this card. Like, a lot of you all are saying, I am tired. I cannot do it anymore. I'm tired. I'm literally on my last knee in this relationship, in this situation. A lot of you guys are exhausted. You're tired from this situation. This is, and also with the Wheel of Fortune, this is an ongoing cycle with you and this individual. This person will say, okay, I'm clean, I'm good, okay, I'm not going to keep stepping out or whatever it is. It's some type of addictive nature. And I feel like it's something, if it's not with alcohol and drugs, it's something with their personality. It's addictive and they keep doing the same things over and over and over again. I know that because you have this Wheel of Fortune. And then even if you look at this right here, this looks like a little devil. And you know, devils always give us the energy of somebody mischievous, somebody who is operating out of ego. Keep in mind, it's coming up in reverse, but this person is still they're on top of this wheel, so they're still doing the same thing to some degree, right? And as I'm seeing it like a monkey on their back, a monkey on their shoulder, you see how he's carrying his compass. Because keep in mind, this looks like a compass to me. This is about direction, moving forward, this wheel moving forward. This person is still going in the same direction, still doing the same things over and over again. And that's going to be a hindrance and an issue for a lot of you guys in this situation, right? So that's what I'm picking up for you guys, Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus individuals. So as always, I'm going to ask that you continue to like, share, and subscribe. And until next time, take care.